Now it is time to look at market application and sizing in action. To do this, we're going to take a look at a company called Strella Biotechnology. Strella was started by a woman named Catherine in 2018 when she was a junior in college. Basically, she came to the realization that you could use sensors to detect the amount of ethylene that a plant is giving off, and or you could detect the amount of ethylene that is being given off in really any process. And so she spent her time in college understanding how to build a technology that could detect ethylene. Now, there is an application for this in a ton of different markets, right? So you could say what she has is a platform technology, which is ethylene detection, right? And this is something that could be used in medical devices, textiles, siding, plastics, rubber, and specifically apples, right? Apples and other fruits and vegetables that are rotting. So, to take a look at sort of how she broke this down, right? You can look at the different types of applications. One is the maturity sensing of vegetables, but two is understanding how much ethylene is being given off in the production of different materials, which is a key and important thing for other companies. Strella has a new technology that can sense the amount of ethylene that is being given off. There are a few different ways that she could use this technology and a few different markets that it could be in. The first market that she thought of and the problem that she identified was in maturity sensing in vegetables, right? She heard a story that tons and tons of food just rots on its way to stores, and that was the problem that sparked her. But then she also realized that the technology that she could build for sensing ethylene could also sense how much ethylene is being given off in the manufacturing of different materials, right? And there are all sorts of materials that are giving off ethylene, and understanding that is extremely important. But in the end, she ended up focusing on the maturity sensing and apples. And right now, you could argue that she has found product market fit in apples. And recently on a podcast, I heard her talk about the fact that she's going into avocados next, right? So she identified vegetables as sort of the key place for her to start. She went after the apple market, and then she looked into all of the problems that apple packers and retailers have around food going to waste.